Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Grizzly and we are live tonight with the D12 Elite Battle. Tonight we are at Erangel, it appears, probably third person perspective. So stick around for some PUBG mobile action coming your way. Some really good teams and good players in this room tonight already. Schedule start is 11:35. So we'll be back soon to take you guys through the lineups. But until then, don't go anywhere and enjoy the song. This is Watch the World Burn by Paul Flynn. It looks like we are at the scheduled start time, so let's start taking a look at these lineups. It looks like we got Team Wood on slot number 1 yet for waiting still for the rest of the team to come in. Team D12 is on tonight on slot number 2. We got another team Wood, it appears on slot number 3. ORB on slot number 4. Team XD on slot number 5. Another ORB lineup on slot number 6. Team SVG on slot number 7. We got Team Thug on slot number 10. We've got Team TOW on slot number 11. We got Team D12 on slot number 12. The organizers of this room. We got Team Lord on slot number 13. We got Team Myth on slot number 14. We got Team MRZ on slot number 15. We've got that famous blind lineup on slot number 16. I don't think Nick is in yet, or maybe that's just a spectator's glitch because I can't see 100 players in this room. Team RB on slot number 17. Team CHNN on tonight on slot number 18. Another CHNN lineup on slot number 19. Team D2K on slot number 20, guys. We got Team Slay on 21. Team Blur on 22. We've got Raw on 23. We've got Team Illusion on slot number 24. And check this out, guys. We got Team Entity on slot number 25. And if you guys are finding it hard to remember who Team Entity is, it is the lineup that has ORB Khatak, who was at least an ORB player a few weeks ago, maybe a season ago. But the point being that this room has some absolutely OP players, and some of these lineups are so good, so professional, that the action in these maps is so competitive, especially when you have 25 good teams. Picking up a chicken dinner can be so hard, and you really need luck to go your way as well, in addition to just being an excellent player. So we are past the scheduled start, so expect this game to start any second now. I will be back as soon as the plane takes off to take you guys to the plane path, and I'll be with you guys through the rest of this match. But until then, please enjoy this music and don't go anywhere. We have some folks already in the chat. Thanks so much for being here, guys. Dennis George was the 10:30 KDK room live. Bro, some confusion. I was supposed to stream it. I joined the room but ended up playing in one of the teams because the streamer slot was unfortunately locked. Had fun nonetheless, but it was in fact streamed by a different streamer. I think it was KDK's Pluto who actually streamed that room. So make sure to head over to his channel and check out that match in case you guys are interested. For now, it looks like the match has begun. Let's go ahead and start taking a look at the lineups. So with Team D12, we have tonight Raider, OP, Vortex, Pain and 8-0. We've got Team Woods lineup tonight. They've got Geether, Cheetah. On ORB's lineup, one of the lineups, they got Cyrus, Quanchi, Manav and Ayush. And in slot number 5 is Team XD. Their lineup tonight is Rally, Shark is God, Rambo and Zebro. ORB's Carl lineup tonight, they've got 3 players in and only Carl, Black and Fade. Team SVG, a new team. I haven't seen these guys before, but their lineup tonight is looking like this. They have they've got a liked Captain XD, Right and Razor. In slot number 10 is Team Thug, and I think their lineup tonight, it looks like they've got Sneha, Boss, Han. Team TOW's got Gagan, Piyush and Devans today in their lineup. Another D12 lineup, they've got Zaddy. And looks like some sort of a glitch, but I can see 2 players with the exact same name. I'm not sure what that's about. But in slot number 13 is Team Lord with Gasha and Cyanide. Just 2 players in so far. And unfortunately will be duo squadding tonight. Myth's lineup tonight, guys, they've got Devil, Falcon, Wolf and Flash. MRZ is on tonight as well with Torpedo, B, Tony and Dreamer. And here's the famous Blind lineup with Soul, Psycho, Team Blind, Spain and Evos. For those of you guys who are not aware, this is not a fake Soul player, this is a real Soul player. This is Soul Psycho who plays for Team Soul. Team RB's lineup tonight, they've got MPZ, Bad Daddy, You Suck and Raider. CHNS lineup tonight, they've got Justine, Dan, Mellow and Reaper. We're gonna go through this list a little bit fast. Our Team D2K's got Baggy, Guju, Simple and Slash tonight. Team Slave got Cloud, Marcos, Saz and Pencil. Team Blur have Devil, Knight, Death God and Vishwas in their lineup tonight. Team Raw tonight with Death, Zero, YT, Dexter and Marcos. Team Illusion have the same lineup pretty much, except ES Kumar is coming in today instead of Heisenberger. So they've got Shadow, ES Psycho, Kumar and Akshat. And finally, it is that entity lineup with Jonathan, Destro, Neo and Katak. It looks like the plane has taken off and a bunch of teams have landed already. So let's go ahead and get that in-game audio going for you guys and we'll follow this match from here on. And it looks like a fight has broken out early on. It looks like a D2K Simple we saw knocking a member of Team Myth as a second player goes down. It looks like Team D2K is here at 70. And in fact, they are not exactly at 70, but they're a little bit away from 70. So Team D2K is coming on foot, approaching these the 70 houses. And so interesting strategy from Team D2K today, as it looks like Simple, Guju and Baggy have rotated to the right and Slash here all by himself on the left. He's got an AKM in his hands and is probably looking to pick up a few kills, maybe get a knock and call the rest of his team. Meanwhile, Team Myth here, their lineup, they got Flash, Falcon, Wolf and Devil. We saw Devil getting earlier knocked by Simple and getting finished as well, so they are forced to continue with just 3 players as Falcon now goes ahead and tries to get a look at where Slash is, and maybe he saw him or maybe he heard him, but he's definitely seems to be aware that there's someone over on that ridge, and he's not wrong, and Slash is waiting with that AKM. No armor or helmet, so that is a downside, as Slash now deciding that he wants to fall back. Thanks so much for all of you guys for being in the chat. Do let me know in the chat who you guys want me to follow, who are your favorite teams, who are you guys fans of, who's the best player in the room. Tell me everything, guys, so I can closely follow that action for you. But for now, it looks like Team D2K have decided to fall back, and maybe that was a good idea because they couldn't, for some reason, make their way to 70. 70 turning out to be quite hot, in fact, with a couple of teams here. Team 14, it's Team Myth, and one of the D12 lineups as well. Elsewhere, we seem to have some action over at Milta. It looks like this team is Team OIG. They've lost one player already. Big Papa is down and out, and Frankie is knocked and bleeding out, just taking cover behind this broken wall as Mad Dog comes in for that revive, and I can confirm that it was Team Wood that they are up against, and this is at Milta as Team Wood, Cheetah and Geether have crossed over and looking to advance and trying to make more of that knock as a nade from Cheetah goes in, could do some damage. And it does. He in fact gets a knock, and Frankie is knocked again, this time with that nade. As Lord Gasher is going to pick up a couple of free kills. And that will be the end, it appears, for those two players. It was Big Papa. It was actually Frankie whose kill got stolen, and in came a nade, and what a nade that is from Team Lord. I'm going to confirm that for you. I think it was a Lord Cyanide with that nade picking up those two kills. So brilliant work for them, but now they need to look alive because Team Wood is here as well. And here is Cheetah. He looks as he has managed to get a knock on one of the members of Team Lord. Cyanide is inside this building, and Gasher looks like he is bleeding out. Team Wood here needs the rest of his Geether needs support from the rest of his team. Jackal is on the other side of the road. Geether now deciding that he wants to jump and take that finish, but I think Team Lord may have just exited from this match. Unfortunately, well played and GG's to them. But Team Wood look like they have come out on top over here in this fight at Milta. They still have a member of Team Blind, but he's not exactly at Milta. It's Evos who's a bit far away. And for now, Team Wood win that early fight. Let's head over now to Yasnaya Polyana, where it looks like Team NTT have lost a couple of players. Destro and Ghatak are down. It's going to be down to just Jonathan and Neo to salvage something from this match. It looks like they're up against the ORB team, the Carl lineup, in fact, who were also down in numbers today. They're only 3 players in. Carl here getting a third-person peek on Neo with that mini 14. As in comes a nade. It was well positioned, but Carl getting out just in time. And now gets into a more advanced position, going to pass on that information to the rest of his team. And Jonathan and Neo really have to wait this one out because they can't cross the road at this point because ORB Carl has sufficient cover fire from his team. I think it was Neo with those mini 14 shots at ORB Black and Fade, not doing any damage. And ORB Black taking down Neo with a DP28, and that's no match for a mini 14 as Neo has learned the hard way. Neo makes her way down a little bit to get some cover, but Jonathan here able to get a knock on ORB Carl and finishes him as well. So Team Entity biting back here, and a good performance from Jonathan to give that cover fire as Carl was definitely coming to confirm this finish on Neo. For now, Carl has been eliminated from this match and Neo should get picked up, and I wonder how soon Team ORB can make this push towards Team Entity. So Fade and Black have now come to a more advanced position. They are directly opposite Team Entity, just on the other side of the road. Neo has managed to pick up a heal, and Jonathan and Neo need to now figure out what the plan is as Jonathan escapes narrowly a knock just while changing positions. Fade has seen him rotate to this angle. Neo has gone in a totally different direction for some reason, maybe to pick up a little bit more loot. And Maybe just pick up some vest and helmet as well. So somehow, guys, we've already lost 60 players. We're only down to the last 42 and 14 teams still alive in this. The zone looking pretty big. Still, let's head over now to Rozok, where it looks like Team TOW have lost Devansh early on, but Gagan and Piyush will continue carrying on this fight. No teams around them. The team that is closest to them is one of the CHNN lineups, and they are holed up at the school apartments. So CHNN, they've got Batman, Meatwolf and Ironside tonight, along with Nicoli in their lineup today. All 4 players still in it. They've got one kill already, and I'm going to guess that was the 3rd member from Team TOW. Over at Pochinki, it appears like it is Team Slay who are comfortable and no one around them. They've got 0 kills so far. Slay's lineup tonight, they've got Cloud, Marco, Saz and Pencil. Just focusing on picking up that loot, and Saz with that nice level 3 stuff, helmet and vest. He's looking pretty happy, I'm sure. He's got a SLR, it looks like, along with that AKM. Elsewhere, we got Team RB over at North George. RB is a team on slot number 17. MPZ, Bad Daddy, Yusak and Raider, and once again, no one around them. So just happy to just pick up some loot for now and figure out the rest of this game from there. Over at midi base is Team SVG, and it appears like they have picked up 4 kills already, albeit they've lost SVG right. So not quite sure how this has happened, as Racer here getting a K9 shot on his team member. But well played to them. They picked up 4 kills. I'm not sure which team it was that they fought at melee base, but I can confirm that they have eliminated 1 squad, as they are the last team alive at melee base. Further down south, an interesting development. We have MVP Sam, who is solo squatting tonight and has been AFK since the time this game has begun. So the blue zone is going to pick up that kill on MVP Sam, because he is just not at his desk or at his phone. This ORB lineup, it appears, had jumped Novo Repnoya, and they have definitely won that fight because they've picked up 4 kills. ORB with Cyrus, Kwanchi, Manav and Ayash heading over to the main island now. Just jogging back to that Yasnaya Polyana fight. It looks like Team ORB have decided that they don't want to finish that fight with Team Entity, and happy for it to end in a stalemate, as we see both teams now making their way into the play zone, trying to get away from the blue zone as far as possible. Perhaps Team ORB, Black and Fade will enter the play zone and then just try to set themselves up and give a warm welcome, if I may, to Team Entity. Looks like a real option for them. If only they could get some cover as soon as they get into that zone, it could mean curtains for Team Entity. OP Sohail, best player in this room. Entity Jonathan, I'm sure, bro. Let me go check him out. First of all, thanks for being in the chat, Sohail. I really appreciate it. I do think Entity's lineup is pretty OP. It looks like Neo has taken some damage. It might be from Fade or Black. And Jonathan with that M416 spray getting a knock on ORB Black. He needs to be careful here as he pushes out into the open, because Fade is around, and he for now is just rotating away from Black. So maybe just resigned to the fact that Black is going to be eliminated from this match early on, as Fade here goes to a different position, maybe hoping that he will get some shots on Jonathan as he tries to confirm that kill, and out comes a smoke towards ORB Black. Jonathan has made his way into the play zone. He's got a little bit of this ridge for cover, and he's closely watching as Team ORB tries to revive their teammate. The stream has gone off for a second, guys. I'll be back in a second. And we are back. Hopefully we haven't missed much. And Jonathan deciding that he's not going to allow Black to get that revive, and he tries to tap fire him. But it looks like they have just made it. And take a look at Black's HP. It was almost curtains for him, but Fade somehow able to pick up that revive on him. Fade here with that M24. He did see Neo, but held back from taking that shot on Entity's Neo. So both these teams pretty much are running alongside, parallel to each other. This fight has to end here because they have a water body in front of them. And I wonder what the plan here is for Jonathan and Neo. Jonathan here going down under heavy fire, and this could be the end for Team Entity as Neo will be outnumbered. And Team ORB coming out on top of that one. So well played to Team Entity. They did try their best, but Black and Fade were really patient. And take a look at this. Fade was so close to getting knocked again. So it was definitely a close fight from between these two teams. But what a pleasure it is, guys, to spectate and commentate on matches of this caliber. And Fade here is just going to bask in that glory with that dance move. Team ORB, well played to them. They pick up a kill count of 3. Although they have lost Carl, I'm sure they'll be disappointed with that. But for now, looking strong and set for the rest of this match. So an update, we have 35 players left in the server. There's only 11 teams in it. The zone appears like it is going to be a little bit south midwest of the central island at Erangel. So the covering portions here are Pochinki, Quarry, Feripia, Primorsk, Katka. And a lot of teams here are coming in close together, and we'll jump straight into the action wherever we find it. For now, it appears to be with Team ORB, the other ORB lineup here. It is Cyrus, Quanchi, Manav, and I Flash. I did see some shots here. Maybe they have spotted team number 2, which is one of the D12 lineups. Let's head over now and check out Team Myth, where it looks like Flash has been knocked and they have come up against a member of Team Wood. It is Team Wood's Cheetah who gets a second knock with a DP28. And somehow, oh dear, that was a bad move from Cheetah. I think he tried to punch that last player. And somehow have lost 2 of the team members. It's down to Geeta to pick up that final kill on Myth Falcon. He's trying to get the jump shot, assuming that he's low on HP, which he is. But it may not be enough to just get one shot. They may need to just take this one a bit more seriously. But I don't know if it was a mistake, but Cheetah definitely tried to punch Falcon as a follow-up, as Geeta now going in and getting wiped. So well played to Falcon from Team Myth. He managed to pick up those last 3 knocks. It was 1v3 after he lost all 3 of his team members. But Falcon coming out on top despite the man disadvantage. So well played to Team Myth, specifically to Falcon. He's got a total team kill count. He's got a kill count of 4 himself and a total team kill count of 6. As Team POW have approached him, and he has just thrown a warning nade to make sure that they do not approach. As a second nade going in now. D2K Fighter, can I play next game? Bro, I'm not hosting these customs. These are actually pre-booked slots, so you need to get in touch with someone from D12 if you want to. Someone from my admin team will let you know the details. Abhishek, hi man, it's me Abhi. What's up? Hey, this is Abhi from Team Riot, right? Hey Abhishek, what's up, man? Long time no see. Thanks so much for being here. Epic Creations, how to play your customs. Bro, these are not my customs again. These are, I'm just streaming it for Team D12. It's the D12 Elite Battle. So Bernadine Louise, who is in the chat, I'm going to make her a mod soon. She's also my manager. She will share the details to you guys. Kabilesh Sumasandram, how to join this room? Bro, just like I said, Bernadine Louise will let you guys know. Thanks so much for being in the chat though, guys. I really appreciate it. Stick around to see who's going to win this one. So for now, Team TOW, who were contemplating pushing the last player of Team Myth, have not yet done so. All this action is unfolding at the Pochinki squad house, guys. Myth Falcon for now looking alright, so we're gonna head over and check out some other action. It looks like Team ORB have come up against Team D12 as the 8-0 is knocked. And I think a second knock as well on a member of Team D12. So Team D12 are down to just 2 players as Quanchi goes down from that DP28 shots. So well played to Team D12 for getting a reverse knock, and Pain here just trying to get a revive on Raider OP, but those M416 shots from Ayush were so accurate and did enough damage to make sure that he could not make it. Now D12 Vortex is the last player. What is his ploy here? He needs to get those smokes out because Ayush and the rest of Team ORB are looking really dangerous. And that will be the end. It was a K9 shot to D12 Vortex from Cyrus. Well played to this lineup of ORB. They've got Conchi down, but he'll be up in no time because they managed to pick up their squad wipe. I think it looks like their second one tonight. They've already picked up 8 kills so far. So this ORB lineup on slot number 4 looking strong, guys, and I'm excited to cover their action. Heading over now to Team SVG, who look like they're not far away from team number 22, which is Team Blur, who are just a little bit below them in that settlement. Razor with that Kar98 in his hands. What did you do? Game 17. Razor here is just waiting for Devil to peek behind that container, that blue container, as you can see. For now, he's in fact deflating the tires of that US, so they don't have an option to fall back. Let's go a little bit more to our north, where it looks like Team Blind are in a fight against team number 17. It is Team RB, and it looks like Evos goes down with a K9 shot from a member of Team RB. I think it was Ryder. I want to confirm that for you guys, or maybe it was You Suck who gets a good knock on Team Blind. Team Blind a little bit outnumbered today. They're 3v4, but I trust their capabilities, guys, because they're so good. They don't have Nick tonight, a marquee player, and a lot of fans of Nick as part of my viewership, myself included. But still, they are a strong lineup, and I would not take anything away from them, and I will not try to predict what happens, even though they are at a man disadvantage. Of course, trying to return fire with an M16A4. Not when you're up against a Kar98, and not when you're up against someone who knows how to use a Kar98 well. Soul Psycho here has got that 6x on his AKM. How often do you see that, guys? A 6x on an AKM. My best bet would be that he's taken it down to a 3x setting. But still, how do you control an AKM recoil that has a 6x scope on it? But that's how good these players are. I mean, what can I say? What can I tell you guys? That's how good these players are. I've seen them do it. I was playing TDM a little bit earlier with this very lineup, and they absolutely mothered me and the rest of my team. But it just goes to tell you how much the esports scene in India has developed, and it's so encouraging to see this kind of talent, homegrown talent, if I may, coming out of our country. And maybe in the years to come, hopefully we'll have a lot more opportunities, a lot more career options for players like these who are genuinely talented and are capable of fighting it out at the very top level. I hope you guys were watching the PMCO earlier today. We saw Team Soul. I know they struggled a little bit, guys, but take nothing away from them. It takes a lot to make it to that stage itself, and they're up against the best in the world, so you're bound to have a couple of bad games. But I'm such a big supporter of Team Soul for what they're doing, and just for representing India on a stage like the PMCO final in Berlin. Just being there, we're super proud of you guys, regardless of the result. But I have to say something about Top Esports. How good were they? The Chinese teams, Top Esports straight up on top, and Team ELG as well. These teams are just unbelievable, and some of the talent coming out of China is pretty unbelievable too. If you guys enjoyed that PMCO action that was streaming a little bit earlier. So let's get back to the action, guys. It looks like the two ORB teams might just be meeting up. It is Black and Fade who are coming up against Yash, Manav, Quanchi and Cyrus, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, I recognize that lineup completely now. Team ORB now just moving away in a Dacia, away from where Team ORB was. So no fight between these two teams for now. There's a fight between Team C. Ayash getting a knock and a follow-up finish from Quanchi on CHN and Iron's side as CHN gets reduced to 3 players. Nicholas on top of that settlement, on top of that ridge, but look alive because Ayash has got his M416 out. Ayash realizing that he's got players on multiple angles, so he's just smoking his way out of that position. Looking like they want to make a rotation as Cyrus gets into his Dacia, and a second knock on this time CHN and Batman as Cyrus decides to make this push in and capitalize on that knock. A third knock in fact. This time it's Meat Wolf who's down, and looks like CHN is going to be reduced to the last player, guys, as ORB pick up these easy confirmations on team CHN, and they're down to the last player, which is Nicholy, who is all the way up this ridge and he's going to try and throw nades and protect herself or himself. I can't tell if you're a guy or a girl. But Nicholy happy for now to be right up on this ridge, but I can't hope for the best for her because Team ORB is on the hunt. Elsewhere, I did see a fight between Team Blind and Soul Psycho here, getting a knock on a member of Team SVG with that nade. Another nade goes in. This time it is from Blind. Evos not picking up a knock, but definitely doing some damage as Psycho here crawls his way further down. And a second knock, this time from Psycho on TDS Captain. So Team SVG here looking a little bit weak, down to just 2 players, but one of them is so low on HP. SVG Razor here just bracing for this impact. Soul Psycho here getting a second knock, and it is down to the last player. It is so easy for this lineup as a Razor comes down to take shots, and that will be the end. Blind Eve was picking up that final kill with an M416 with that wide angle through the left, and Team Blind here continuing on strong. We're down to our last 14 players, guys. It is down to the last 6 teams, and the zone looks like this. It is centered around this little settlement between Quarry and Gatka. It looks like Team Blur are the ones who are positionally best positioned, well positioned. They've already picked up that one settlement in the zone, but it's hard to tell how the zone shifts. How the zone shifts are going to affect this game, but for now, Team ORB are in the zone as well. Over here, it looks like Team ORB's Fade and Black up against the 2 members of Team TOW. And Team ORB pick up another squad wipe. This time it was Team TOW. It was Black who has been knocked, but Fade is going to pick up that revive. But can he do that? Because the zone has come in. But luckily for them, the zone isn't too far away. But will Black make it? He is bleeding out and he may not. Oh dear. And he will just about make it. So well played to Team ORB. They're living on the edge, quite literally, of the zone. They enjoy playing like this, and I enjoy watching them, as it looks like Team ORB, the other lineup, is making their way in a Dacia and deciding to stop at this little structure over here. They got Team Blind up on this ridge. Team Blind is outside the play zone, and they might have just gotten themselves into a pickle. Unless they can get the best of Team ORB, I don't see a way for them to make it into the play zone, as the whole of Team ORB now show up. And they get shots from both sides of the ridge. Team Blind's Evos, who's on the left side, and Psycho and Pain on the right side. Trying to get some shots, maybe secure a knock and then take it from there. But for now, things are looking difficult for Team Blind. They need to make a quick decision. I don't think they have a car on them. And this is what the final zone looks like. Cyrus here getting a knock on TOP's Vishwas, a member of Team Blur. So Team ORB fighting teams on both sides. They got Team Blind up on top of that ridge, and they've also got Team Blur in this little settlement. And look at this, it's Nikoli. Nikoli is alive as well. The last player from that lineup, CHNN. Yes, it is CHNN's last player. As Fade now getting a knock on it. Looks like a member of Team ORB. It is Quanchi who goes down with that arm. Team Blind in a daring move have come down with those cars, but Payne has gone down with that Molotov cocktail from Cyrus, and Team ORB have taken some damage. They've got Quanchi that is still down, but he will get revived in no time. So all 4 players still in this. Soul Psycho here trying to get an angle, but this could be dangerous for him because the other ORB lineup is to his right. And another knock from Ayush on Team Blind's Payne, as Soul Psycho gets a reverse knock on them as well. And Cyrus getting a follow-up knock on Team Blind's Evos. So Team Blind is down to just the last 2 players, and both these teams exchanging 2 knocks each, and they will now be engaged to pick up those revives, giving both teams time. But bear in mind, Team Blind is outside the play zone, and ORB's Ayush is going to pick up that final kill. In fact, it was Cyrus with an M416 picking up that final kill on Soul Psycho, as they now turn their attention to the other ORB lineup. It is Black who is raining down those nades on them. Manav Ayush here inside that little shack. And this ORB team all still alive. So this is our last 2 teams, guys. It is a 4v2 as Black goes down and so does Fade. And that will be the end as Team ORB pick up tonight's chicken dinner. What a match we witnessed. It was an intense final zone with Team Blind and both those ORB lineups fighting it out. Team Blind doing the best they can. Like I said earlier, it was a tough position for them as ORB was in their way to get to any sort of cover. But well played to Team ORB. There were multiple knocks exchanged from both teams, and both teams did really well to recover from those. But it was Team ORB who capitalized with that man advantage, finally getting that final kill. I think it was Cyrus with that M416 on Soul Psycho. And then they had to turn their attention to Team ORB's other lineup. It was Black and Fade who were making their way in from a little bit to their left. But nonetheless, well played to these 2 teams, these 3 teams. Team ORB's lineup: Quanchi, Cyrus, Manav, Ayush. Quanchi picked up 3 kills, Cyrus picked up 5 kills, Manav picked up 3 kills, and Ayush picked up 6 kills. They have a total team kill count of 17, doing really well tonight. And congratulations to them. In second position is the other ORB lineup, picking up a total team kill count of 5. They had 1 player less today, unfortunately, but still managing to high finish in the D12 Elite battle. So well played to them. In third position is one of my favorite lineups. It is Team Blind. Blind Payne here with 0 kills, Psycho with 2 kills, and Evos with 2 kills. They didn't have Nick in today, unfortunately, and maybe that man disadvantage just worked against them. But nonetheless, well done, boys. I'm super proud of you, and well played for finishing third in tonight's match. So these are the standings, guys. I'm going to take you guys through the rest of them real quick, and be back shortly to end the stream and also announce our MVP. So don't go anywhere, and enjoy this music until then.
Retribution against the system. Taking the sadness was enough.
I really enjoyed covering that match and commentating and streaming it for you guys. And it's time now to announce the MVP for tonight's match. And it is going to be ORB's Ayash. With that M416, he managed to pick up so many kills. And those nades really well timed and well cooked. Managing to pick up a total of 6 kills and appears to be tonight's MVP. So well played to him. Thanks so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed tonight's content, please make sure to smash that like button, guys. And if you want to be notified about other content like this coming out of my channel, please be sure to subscribe and also click on the bell icon so you can get notified whenever I do come online. I'll be back tomorrow, guys, with the rest of my schedule, the regular schedule, the DMR room at 8:30, AE qualifiers at 9:15, and the D12 room at 11:30. I really appreciate all you guys for sticking around and all your support. Thanks so much, guys. That's all from me for now. I'm going to end the stream. Thanks so much for watching. On your way out, please make sure you enjoy this song. This soundtrack is Watch the World Burn from one of my favorite NCS artists. It is Paul Flint.